Hey everyone, my name's Adam Archer, and today we're going to be taking a look at the WE Knives OSS Dagger. Now, I purchased this at Blade HQ during one of their one-day sales. I believe it was kind of a clearance sale, as this is a now discontinued knife, but you can still find it for sale. They had it for sale, I think it was for $40, which is half of what they normally go for. I would not pay that full price for somewhat of a niche knife, but when I saw it for sale, I thought it was awesome and had to pick it up. Now, they call this a OSS Dagger, which is, I believe, an accurate name for this style of knife. They can also be referred to as thumb daggers, lapel knives, thumb knives, and they were kind of intended to be used in a grip where you put your thumb on top and kind of pinch it. I guess they may also be called pinch knives, but typically to be held like this and then used in a swiping motion in order to escape capture. So these were typically used in World War II by, I believe, the Americans as well as the British in order to escape capture. So they would be, typically they had a leather sheath. This has a kydex sheath, which many of the modern remakes of these daggers tend to use. But they would have a leather sheath with some little bands that come off the sides, and it would be sewn into either like the sleeve of a jacket or in a pocket or in your lapel, something like that, where it could not be easily found. And then if you were caught and needed to escape, you could easily find it and use the knife. Saying that, going to this actual model, it is not going to be like an everyday carry knife or something that you're going to be using to open boxes. This has a chisel grind on it and a very steep angle double edge on this side. Now, this is the first WE knife that I've purchased, and I've been rather impressed with the fit and finish, the quality of it, and then just the box and what it came with. So in terms of the features that came with this knife, you have the kydex sheath itself, which is well made, a molly lock here. This is able to accommodate up to 1.5 inches, which I use a belt that's 2 inches wide, so I can't use it as a belt clip. Also has a bead chain if you're wanting to use this as a neck knife. Since I'm not able to use this as a belt knife, I actually remove the kydex from this little clip here. And I've been looking for some type of attachment to either be able to use maybe a pocket clip or some type of other way to attach this if I decide to carry it in some way. I'm talking a little bit about the knife itself. It features a stone-washed CPM 20 CV blade steel. You can also get it in a black blade. This has a blue G10 inlay, and you can also get it in a few different colors. And they did just a absolutely fantastic job with this inlay. Let's hope that this focuses. Okay, so you can see on this side is where they've actually press fit this G10 into the steel so that when it goes through, it acts as jimping on this side. You can see that is raised. On both sides here, the G10 shows, as well as through the lanyard hole. And then on this side, this is all flat, no lip or anything where that switches over. So super smooth, well finished there. And then same here, you can't feel a lip where that steel meets the G10. But then the G10 here creates a very good grip to use as a thumb knife. Not too much jimping on the side here. You do have a little bit of texture, but could be a little bit more grippy. And then I am glad they have a lanyard hole, as that is very typical of a lapel knife. It does come very sharp, but it's not going to be able to cut paper or be able to open boxes super well, because that is a very steep grind, and it is chisel. So while 20 CV is a very nice functional steel, you're not going to be really using this too much. At least I hope you're not. The Kydex sheath, very well made, and holds it in there without any movement at all. So no rattle, it's not going to slide out. I would feel comfortable using this as a neck knife, and then can be easily removed as well. It does leave some marks on the blade, as you can see there, but most Kydex is going to do that. In terms of size, let's show next to a ruler. So blade length is right around 2 and maybe a little bit more. A little bit under 2 1/4. Overall length 4 1/4. Super thin, lightweight. Let's grab another knife to kind of show the size comparison. We have a Lightning OTF. Pair of brass knuckles or cast iron knuckles that I just got. And since I have been kind of into daggers recently, we have a Western boot knife here. Larger Western boot knife as well. You can see that size comparison. Much smaller. So that is, well, actually, let's show off the box. This is the first Wii knife that I have purchased. Make sure everything's off screen. Actually has a pretty decent presentation when it comes to a box. Nice thick cardboard, and I do keep all my boxes. Came with a little microfiber cloth and paperwork as well as a little desiccant to make sure it does not rust. Anyways, let me know what you think of this. I think it is a rather neat piece to add to your collection. Maybe you don't use it, but I thought it was super cool. Probably won't sew it into any of my jackets and have a hidden knife though. Probably just keep it in my collection. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.